Welcome back to DBL. 90s sitcom Dharma Greg is a classic, and earlier I got a chance to fangirl with the show's leading lady Jenna Elfman in today's cute Chatting with the Stars. Jenna Elfman, welcome to DBL. I first have to get the big question out of the way. With all the reunions happening during the pandemic, can we, as fans, look forward to a Dharma and Greg reunion? Fingers are crossed.
I know your fingers are crossed. Oh gosh, you know, the idea of it is super fun to think about. It would just have to be as good as the first one, you know? There was just something so special in the chemistry of all involved at that time, you know? So I don't know. I would never say never, but there's nothing in the works at the moment, though I'm thrilled that all 5 seasons are now available on Hulu, because everyone gets to enjoy it now. They get to share it with their kids. You know, like Dharma and Greg. Dharma sets such a good example for girls, you know? I think she's a good role model for that, of just, it's okay to be who you are. You don't have to get permission or apologize. Like, just be you, and that's awesome, you know?
Literally, she was a role model for me. I'm a really quirky, weird, I study Buddhism, Jewish, kind of like bizarre chick. And Dharma was like, oh, that's who I am, for the very, very first time.
Well, I train dogs during the day, and then I teach yoga at night. That's enough.
You know, it's actually very relevant, Dharma and Greg, now, because of how divisive our society has become. I think it's a perfect sitcom to rewatch and have a good laugh and realize it's like, it doesn't all have to be so serious.
Did you ever have a chance to catch up with your co-star, Thomas Gibson? When's the last time? You guys are still close, still in contact?
Yeah, so we kind of like, you know, randomly run into each other. I ran into him in the park when he was filming Criminal Minds, and I had my kids, and he came and he pushed my kids on the swing while he caught up really quick between takes. And then that was several years ago. And then I think it was last January, though I'm a little thrown off with the kind of year we've had, and it may have been the year before that. But anyway, we all got together at Susan Sullivan's house, who played Greg's mom. And we did have a reunion, and it felt so good to sit there with everyone. I gave Thomas a huge hug, and we just caught up, and it was great. Everyone was just themselves. No one has changed, and it was really, you know, pleasurable, because there's an essence of each of us in those characters.
Yeah. Well, I did want to ask you about the Fear of Walking Dead, because the pandemic did not stop season 6.
We were in the middle of filming season 6, which returns to AMC on April 11th, which is exciting. And so we did, you know, shut down production for some months while we were all figuring out what was going on. And in October, we were able to return to work and safely and continue filming. It felt so good to be able to be in a creative space again and express myself artistically. And so I just felt unbelievably grateful.
Well, I'm grateful I get to chat with you. You've always been my celebrity doppelganger, as I told you earlier. You've always been a smart, spiritual, interesting, educated chick. And to be honest, that was me. And I was like, I can see myself represented for the first time. So thank you, Jenna Elfman, for being that and for joining us here. And you can also see more of her in new episodes of Fear of the Walking Dead on AMC, or keep it old school like your girl with Hulu and binge out on classic episodes of Dharma and Greg. We'll be right back.
Thank you.